What's going on, SOS Tribe? This is a bit of a catch-up video and also a bit of an apology. I intended to take these two out today, put them through their paces, put them over a few jumps. But unfortunately, the weather here in the UK and in London has been so bad that it made it a bit impossible. I spent the morning cleaning off the Nitro Bullet, which I took out on Sunday. That was covered in mud and wet and grass. I thought while I did that, maybe the weather would get better, but it hasn't. So I thought I'd make a little video now and explain a few things about these two RCs for their Hypergos. This one is an original JMX, and this one is a licensed branded one as Absema, I think. They both had little problems straight from the beginning. This one, the monster truck, it very quickly managed to break this inside. If you look just down here, try and point underneath the servo here, just underneath that steering arm where it touches the servo, there's something called a servo saver. You can't see it very well there, but basically it's a spring and a screw, and you screw the two halves of this servo saver together, and the spring makes it spring loaded. And then what happens is, if the wheels get hit into a curb or take a bump, the spring will bend a little bit and it won't put the shock straight into the servo, so it's called a servo saver. But unfortunately that broke really quickly on this one. It actually snapped in half. The bottom ring snapped in half and it lost all steering. So that was a bit of a pain. The only good thing was it was very cheap to replace. It was £3 something from AliExpress. Had to wait 2 weeks, but it was simple enough to fix it. So that was one problem with this. This one had a problem straight away, straight out the box, and that was that just here, let's see if I can see, if we can see, sorry about this. Okay, so just there on the corner where the wheel turns in, it was hitting the body shell on both sides and causing it to like cog. It wasn't cogging, but it felt like cogging and made it horrible noise, and eventually actually put a little split in the body shell. What I did to combat that was, a lot of people were saying, oh, just cut a bit out of the shell, cut a bit out of the shell, and probably I should have listened to begin with, but I didn't really want to cut the shell because I thought it would make it weaker. So on this side, what I actually did was melt it a little bit and push it back inwards so it missed the body. The wheel missed the body, and it worked kind of, but then that actually split as well. So I ended up hot gluing it inside there, just a bit of plaster and hot glue over the top. That sorted it out. It no longer rubs. It's very strong now, probably stronger than it was. And on this side I actually did just cut the corner out so it doesn't hit the body shell. And then I don't know if you can see in there, but I actually hot glued in there as well. Hot glue is great, especially on body shells. If you've got a crack, it'll stop the crack running and it reinforces the body shells. So anyway, both of these run on 2S and 3S. At the moment they've both got 3S in. This one came with the 2S, this one came with 3S, but I bought another 3S. This one's also had a, when I took it out, first of all, that's the videos on my channel of it in the skate park. It cracked a big bit out the back there. You can see that's another plaster, but it's hot glued over the top. Makes it super strong, stronger than it was in the beginning. Looks a little bit unsightly, but you know, it's not a shelf queen. I use them a lot. I jump them and, you know, beat them up. So the shells always get damaged, and the shells are very cheap anyway. If I wanted it to be a shelf queen, which I don't, it's easy enough to buy these shells. So this is the most popular one with people, the monster truck. But this one, it's just really fast and quite stable. So anyway, that's my little video. I'm sorry I didn't get them out and show you the performance. I will do as soon as the weather gets better. I was thinking maybe I might in a minute do a little tug of war between them, both on 3S, and see which one is a bit stronger, has a better pull, maybe a bit more torque, maybe the lowness of the buggy will have more grip than the monster truck. But yeah, I might do that in a minute. That'll be on another video on this channel. Anyway guys, thanks a lot. Please follow me and like this video. I've got loads of ideas. I love RC. I'm more into my nitros because nitros are my thing, and I'd like to, you know, I'd like it to be your thing as well. But obviously electrics are great as well. Everything has their pros and cons. I've got a Facebook group. It's a nitro-based group. It's called SOS Save Our Savages and Other Beautiful Nitros. That's doing quite well. I have a YouTube channel as well, SOS Savage, and this as well. But anyway, as I said, guys, thanks for watching this. If you would like and follow, I would really appreciate it, and take it easy.